10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to ban. Turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to ban. OG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to ban. OG's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Elder
remaining.
Titan is in. Who else? Omni is there. There's a lot of still very good heroes in the pool. Shadow Demon. That's the dream. That is
10 seconds remaining.
unless they take the ET.
TNC's turn to pick.
Elder Titan.
Ten seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think probably unlikely that they see Luna first two,
5
not in this
seconds
patch,
remaining.
but still really strong. I kind of like the Elder Titan Bane opening that OG did previously. Gives you a lot of like lockdown, good lanes, you know. Bane and Elder Titan are really good at securing the lanes, and you have team fight with Elder Titan. So anything that you don't have is like
OG's
reliable
turn to pick.
disable. They go for the Rubik, which T-Burn really likes, and like I told you, like T-Burn prioritizes the wave clear, and Bane is not like a position 5 with wave clear. He doesn't like those kind of heroes. Push out. It's the name of the
10
game, and maybe you
seconds
steal the
remaining.
disrupt for yourself.
5 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to bat.
Earth Spirit.
Uh-huh. Jerax Earth Spirit, baby.
Ten seconds remaining. OG's
I like the
turn to
ET
ban.
better. I think ET will be able to do start of the game. Obviously, Earth Spirit can do catching, silence. But early game should be dominated by the ET if all goes well. Obviously, it depends on, you know, the cores as well, like what kind of cores that they pick up.
10
There's still like the
seconds
Omni Knight that's
remaining.
really strong in the lane. Beastmaster is also there.
5 seconds
Like
remaining.
the off lane for TNC is usually like Nyx, Flanking, Bat Rider,
TNC's turn to ban.
Omni Knight as well. These are the heroes that he enjoys playing. And it fits the team. Are you
10 seconds remaining.
understand?
5 seconds remaining.
I
OG's
don't
turn to
understand,
ban.
unfortunately, Mr. Owen. Gonna see some Luna or Gyrocopter. Those are the heroes that are very
10
likely
seconds
going
remaining.
to be the carry heroes this game. Or maybe a Razor. Razor could be nice too.
5
It's
seconds
TN,
remaining.
ET and Rubik. These two heroes go very well with Razor because they set up for the static link. And it's kind of like a good hero against Omni because Omni is still in the pool. So if you can't ban it, you pick a hero that's good against it. So it like probably will discourage them from picking the hero. They ban out the Tinker, so it's gonna be some SC lose something illusion. Very likely. Clear out the illusion. Yeah.
TNC's turn to pick.
They take out the Omni Knight. I guess they're kind of worried because SD and Earth Spirit are considered like a weaker lane duo. So strong laner like Omni Knight could pose like a threat towards ruining their laning phase. I can understand that, but I still think like the Razor feels really good right now for TNC because it's a flexible pick, doesn't reveal too much. You can go to all the lanes. Yeah. Or they pick like some Sam H hero, maybe it's Bad Rider or something else, like some initiating hero. That's what they like to put him on recently. I don't think they would want to put him on Elder Titan. Some people run ET offlane, but I think it's less likely for this team. Offlane or support or both. Oh, you can read Mandarin now?
OG's turn to pick.
Dragon Knight.
Ah, they DK. So, I mean, it's again like a very good hero in the meta. Doesn't really lose the lanes, and for TNC can be a flexi pick because DK they do run DK in the safe lane.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Shadow
remaining.
Fiend.
TNC's turn to pick.
Brewmaster.
Team fight, so probably Luna is coming next. Luna Brewmaster, very very strong duo, and plus the Earth Spirit ultimate, they have a very formidable team fight. And for TNC, they have the right idea against team fight because against team fight, it's either you try to pick team fight yourself, or you have heroes that have a lot of wave clear, so you push the crit waves out. Even though they have this like immense team fight, but what's the point if they can't really deal with their lanes and take a fight? I mean, if it wasn't for the DK, I'll be thinking of another hero that's good with Elder Titan, that Prophet.
OG's turn to pick.
Like the brew counter, sort of. Yep, Sam H didn't have a very good showing in the previous series when he had to. He wasn't casting his ultimates a lot.
10
So,
seconds remaining.
I don't think he had a very good item selection as well that game, but his team, like the DK and SF carried. So we'll see whether he puts up a better showing this time. But definitely a good pick against the Brewmaster. Or maybe they could pick a DP to wait things out, because DP is a good hero against Doom. Because when you cast your spells, you don't care about getting Doom. Your ultimate on, you have your Siphon up. He's like one of the few heroes that don't getting Doom. You know? Same goes for Razor, DP, Leshrac, Brave King even. You have 2 lives. But less likely, you know, Brave King.
TNC's turn to bet. 10 seconds remaining.
Yep, the status resist would be nice this game because there's a lot of like single
5
target
seconds
stuns or
remaining.
So once he gets his level 3 ultimate, even the level 2 ultimate is very good to shock off a lot of the disable time already.
OG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining.
You take damage faster, right?
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. They ban out to OD because they feel like OG's gonna pick like a strong core hero in the mid lane. Check out the PL. PL is good against Invoker. Not sure if they want. I still think DP is quite good.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Should be
TNC's
oh yeah, you're right.
turn to bet.
Both of them can play. Yeah, because they banned the PL for the matchup. I think that's 99%
10
correct.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So are we gonna see some AM against Invoker, or are they just gonna
Pack. You may now select your heroes.
So it's a carry Dragon Knight. Puck against Puck is also one of Cuckoo's signature heroes. Puck against Invoker, very strong matchup for him. He does own the Invoker at the start, have a huge advantage in damage and harass, last hits, and having the ET on his side definitely mean that he's gonna put a lot of pressure on this Invoker. Because Earth Spirit, not the best hero to help Invoker out at the start. It's better for him to maybe even do some indirect help. Like you try to pressure the other lanes to force the ET to go elsewhere so that the Invoker can be left alone. Because you can't really fight the ET as Earth Spirit.
No, yeah, you can't really go for the one-on-ones. So he's always going to be able to disengage with the stomp. You're right. But, I mean, overall, we've got our 2 drafts here then for Game 2. OG versus TNC. Do you have a draft here that you think is a little bit stronger?
I mean, Invoker is a really difficult hero to run though, so...
True, it's very unpopular at the moment. Very rarely see it.
I mean, I'm going to lean towards TNC, but
yeah.
The other game where they actually ran the Naga, I wasn't sure about their last pick as well. It was a Naga last pick, and then they won the game.
Wow.
I mean, they play good Dota, they can definitely still win. Like, Invoker is very good against like their heroes, apart from just having a difficult laning phase.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out as we get ourselves into Game 2 of the Grand Finals here at MDL Macau, the Valve Minor. OG up 1 game. I'm Odie Pixel, I'm here with Winter, and let's get through the teams. We have No Tail Tiny once again, Fly playing the Shadow Demon, Jerax Earth Spirit, Resolution Invoker, and S4 on the Brewmaster. Over on the side of TNC, 1437 Rubik, Tim Zelda Titan, Cuckoo Puck, Raven Core, Position 1 DK, and Sam H. Doom. Let's see if TNC could draw it to a Game 3 or if OG can take the clean sweep here in this finals. What's going to happen?
Yep. I think this game, like with the safe lane DK, right? It means that they are not going to have to commit too much resource to help the safe lane, the carry, because he's a very self-sufficient hero. So it's gonna open up a lot of openings for opportunities for these two heroes, the Rubik and ET, to roam the map to get kills. And you compare it to the OG's dual support, the SD Earthspirit, they are a lot weaker than the Rubik Elder Titan. So you expect to see TNC trying to create some sort of advantage right off the bat from the laning
The
phase.
battle begins.
Nice out. Go for the avalanche just to make sure the puck doesn't stick
Ooh,
around
they
for the
got
break.
three runes. They got 3 runes. That's great.
They
Start
did.
for OG.
And the Cuckoo able to grab one for the side of side of TNC. Mid lane. Who's setting up for a courier snipe?
Aggressive lane. DK is bottom. Top.
Oh, look at this Winter. Is he going to go for it? 1-4-3-7.
Don't think he sees it.
I don't think
He was waiting for it to come
Dire's
back. He thinks that
courier
the
has
guy's
been
taking the item.
Oh, and in fact, he's lost his own courier. Jerax is the first to get the courier snipe. As he takes the one from TNC. And then moving that courier further and further
I
away.
think they're gonna know. They're gonna know because the Rubik hasn't shown for some time. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, they know.
They're pinging
They
the courier
know.
out. He's coming towards it, but yeah, he's not going to get it. You're absolutely right. OG well aware of the situation, and they're the ones that end up sniping the courier. Jerax winning the courier sniping wars. And as you say, so the lane's putting Raven on this bottom lane as the aggressive. What's the reasoning behind this from TNC? Are they trying to avoid a certain matchup? I guess what they just don't want him to try and lane against the Brewmaster.
I think it's more the reason I mentioned. They have stronger supports and mid
Okay.
lane 1-4-3-7 trying to. Well, he did a lot of damage to Jerax there, losing more than half of his health. But like I said, TNC has a much stronger support duo with the Rubik plus Elder Titan, so they are looking to push as much advantage as they can get from the laning phase to punish the OG weaker support.
And Cuckoo, he's been caught out by the silence. We'll put the Verifier, but he hasn't got the orb. He's already popped it, but he will be able to salve. And OG don't get in range enough to cancel it. Cuckoo TPs himself straight back to tower. And max efficiency there, making sure that he doesn't have to go all the way back to base. Cuckoo avoiding what looked to be near, but that silence and Sunstrike, it was very close.
So looking at the lanes across the board, seems like every lane is pretty even at the moment. All the lanes. Up. Lift. Oh, wait.
Toss. Oh, couldn't quite get the stomp out. The right click from No-Tail too much.
You see that? He actually already got the lead. The lead was on close. But the Earthspirit still rolled across the... I'm not sure if you caught that.
No, I know, you're right, because we saw Jerax sort of just appear. And what, so they did get the telekinesis, but the roll was already at the point where Jerax still moved to position. It did look weird, so yeah, you're right, that must have been what it was. Yeah. So he telekinesed him, but he was already rolling. So he still rolled, basically. That's weird.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a feature. That's a feature.
Isn't it supposed to stop the roll?
It's a feature. It's a feature, Winter.
Alright, Owen, alright.
We can't mess with the Gaben. Bless him.
Invoker's messing with the puck because a silence level 2.
No, 2-0. Resolution CS as well. 10 for 3. That's 9 for 1. Cuckoo certainly getting a bit of bullying here in this mid
This
lane.
is the lane that I expect to be going well for TNC, but apparently not. This has been the tight turner in this lane.
Yeah, Jerax. I mean, it's Jerax's spirit. He's always going to do some crazy stuff in the lanes. And with the courier snipe and the involvement in the 2 kills already, he's certainly living up to his name.
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't really expect this lane. I think the EP did hit. Oh look, another roll in.
Yep,
Another
Jerax
kill.
making the movements, and they couldn't get the sleep off in time. They're trying to go for the Echo Stomp to disengage. But Jerax, he's looking to be on form this game. Always in the right place at the right time so far in these first 4 minutes.
It's really bad though, like TNC not getting like ahead in the laning phase. This is all because of the time wasted where 1-4-3-7 he was fighting for the courier for a long time and he didn't get the courier and they lost their own courier in the process.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that was a lot of time wasted, as you said.
This is bad, and having the DK bottom means the Elder Titan couldn't go meet the pressure anymore. He has to come to right to solve that because things have not been going well for them.
The mid. Oh, Cookie's able to dodge it with the Illusion. Doesn't quite get the combo this time round. Jerax. Oh, going back in. Most of Cuckoo. Back for CS. Why? Jerax, he's going to be the one in trouble. Oh, Cuckoo nearly going down. Jerax will also live by the skin of his teeth as Rezo turns and pushes Samage away. All going off in the mid lane.
Oh my god, that was... Oh, okay, he cancelled the cell. GG.
Oh, okay. So I got the just a
Face.
cold snap.
Cold snap, no, just the cold snap.
Oh, okay.
He has the shrine.
Look at the shrine.
Okay,
Look at the shrine.
That's not too bad. And if he had to go back to base, that would have been a disaster. So the Doom is all the way back to bottom lane right now. He's level 4. There's 2 points in a blade, 1 in sculpture, 1 in devour. Here's the ensnare. Maybe they can look to set something up here. So ET has a lot of damage now. I don't think they lose it. But they have a stack here, so that we can always get a lot of damage on this.
I mean, overall, no one really falling behind it, as it seems, with the CS. Even Raven having to move around the lanes, he's doing perfectly. It's 23 CS, he's up there farming mid lane, another movement being mid onto Cuckoo. They've got the boulder smash, but the Sunstrike phase shift is there to... Cuckoo now turns, looks towards Jerax, walks 1-4-3-7 with the TP and has the telekinesis. And Cuckoo able to get the kill and survive.
Some awesome player that is like kind of saving the Evoker as well, and he must get attacked, so he wouldn't die. But the Evoker might have lost life if he tried going for that. Another pitch here on the Doom.
Yeah, Samage tries to getting close personal and heads for fly, but No-Tail's there to pick him up and Samage is taken down. 4-4. OG leading the kills. Mid lane 4-20. Cuckoo slightly behind, but as we've seen, OG have really had it for the puck in mid top lane. Primal split to be popped, and they'll move in to the but it's actually kill on Raven. But Jerax to close the gap.
17 stage.
Yeah, very good. There's one. Sunstrike. Oh, it hits and he's down.
Oh, okay. That is just brutal.
I was stuck.
TNC, the TNC as a team has the better living heroes, but they're losing all their lanes. I mean, middle is like sort of even,
Radiant are
but you
scanning.
kind of expect the puck to pull against like Volker at the start of the game. So it's not looking good for TNC, even though it's like just 7 minutes to lead.
Look at this, Jerax. He's on the hunt for 1437. They did get the scan. He tries to taunt, but the border smash holds that. Ooh, doesn't quite manage to hold him underneath the Sunstrike. Not that it would matter by the looks of it. They don't themselves have further control, so 1437 will get away. Bottom lane, No-Tail. The combo onto Sam. Isn't enough damage. A lot of HP on this Doom. We'll try and block him off the bar space for Fly to get him with the disruption. Can't quite do it. Sam H a little too speedy. He gets away mid lane. Setups there. They do have to sleep into the Dream Coil. Silence as well. He'll actually snap coil. Can he get out? Oh, he's got the Ghost Walk and he's out of there. They don't have detection between them.
Big charges in the raindrops, allowing him to survive there.
And even if prepared for this, he's got the Salve as he salves back up, and Rezo is able to keep himself out in the lane.
And Sunstrike is up again, so maybe they can use it to set up kills elsewhere. That's what you want when having Evoker. Try to keep setting up those Sunstrike last hits for the Evoker so you can snowball.
And bottom Fly. He's picked up an Invis rune. See if you can set something up. Yeah, exactly. You're talking about the setup. You've got it here. The disruption into the tiny combo. And the Sunstrike should do a good job. There's the Sunstrike coming in with the toss. That'll be enough damage.
He was at full health. I don't think he expected to die.
Nope. Not at all. That's the power of this Invoker. Offering that incredible nuke. Yeah. That's a lot of damage in this laning stage. And as you say, even so much so for a Doom of all heroes. Sam's back in. No-Tail quick with the combo. Makes him back some hits. He's taking a lot of damage. Again, the Sunstrike's on point. Isn't enough as the sleep will be there to hold back the other two. This time, Sam H will survive him with the help of Tim's. Turn it around. Get a kill for TNC as they take down Fly. This time they can respond to it.
Still, there was like a heavy commitment from TNC to respond to that. Putting up speed on the other is for OG Farm, and they only support another coil. Can they get this one?
On the side, looks like No-Tail is keeping 147 back. Gets the kill. Back towards mid. Raven moving in rotation. As done to Jerax. Jerax can roll, but Raven and Realize that he'll stand up, but it doesn't matter. Still goes down. TNC will claim the life objective.
Yep. First rotation by Dragon Knight to get a kill and pressure the tower for 9 minutes. Appreciate it. Go. Back in play.
There we go, ready to kill. That's the combo with the Sunstrike. I mean, anyone that gets caught out by the SD in time and there's a Sunstrike available. Jared falls forward, gets the 2-man Boxman, and drops it small. Stop, holds back the 2 but flies left to move and play. Try, not himself, the end isn't going to work. Tail wakes up to a breakfast kick. This is 9-3. Oh, gee, this combo is very scary. And how do you deal with this sort of SD tiny around and taking kills like this?
That's why I said they were supposed to get it before. Now this is becoming so difficult because they lost their lanes when they had the earlier. And now this time it's gonna have his blink soon. And it's gonna be like, what? Kill? Every time you find someone with this dagger,
or just again, they catch out Cuckoo with the Sunstrike. He will have in a second, but the Deathwing Glass connects. Walks back up. Quite down, it was close. Cuckoo will put the down bottom. TNC can move on to Tiny here. No, trying to hide it isn't going to work. Raven finds the kill, and TNC will be able to punish Tiny. And just as we're saying, that is a big kill. Slowing down that big dagger with any HP you can get. I mean, saw that in the CX, and indeed he's a very mid-left, which comes on the back, but as you say, he's been having the freest minutes, it seems.
Portal and Miles and almost died.
Second of the net worth only behind this Tiny that's been getting all the kills. This is and once the Brew and the Tiny both flips, the tempo.
Sunstrike got on, you know.
Yeah. Very careful. They've got to somehow hold off this pressure. The that they need a raid.
I guess they have to stay around there. You lose space, you lose. But you have to keep the player when it's on cooldown. To take objectives, try to take spikes.
Good.
Use the Doom against the Brew. You know, expect the movement to look.
Yeah, if you can get on something, that's going to be the hard thing. All about trying to find that jump. And bottom Cuckoo with the interest. Now he will find the success, but he's going for the solo kill and should find it. I mean, Boulder Smash rejected. I'm gonna get out. He rolls away, and with that Boulder Smash, fine. They will lose this for Derek to finally go. Resolution. I have Cuckoo, so they still lose it. Cuckoo does persist, does chase. Now Cuckoo actually chasing Resolution. Long mana.
This is a strike, you know. You're gonna have to. I'm not gonna want to let them. You have to like keep pressuring the TNC. Thing to farm right now.
I'm looking to do that trade on to the tier 1.
Radiant's bottom
they have to punch this double.
You can see that they're scared. They're going for a touch on the tower, but the Raven is so much back away.
They're still worried about fire because it's still available for them. Gustav is going to have his dagger now, so they are going to be
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Double daggers like
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This is a huge win for OG. Can TNT survive it? From here, the 2 available.
Yeah, they smoke behind Resolution. Sword knows how to deserve the blame dagger revealed it. Can they find anything more? The Boulder Smash from Jarek actually catches out Tims as well. They have the disruption into the Sunstrike, ready to set for more. Tims gets the echo done for, but knocked out. Exactly right, just pull back in with the right clip. Close the double kill. 2 blame daggers coming after a great from here. Look at Derek's already snapped from the triple kick for Hotel. As he grabs from the high ground, Savage will find him. Snaps to land the Doom. Can OG, they might be able to get this man out of it. The disruption protecting him from some of the Doom damage will be fine. In fact, he's the one in trouble. Primal Split is to come out before Cuckoo can get the silent Samage. Falling low, the Scorched Earth will keep him alive. But now, being focused, the bottom comes out. They have this control of Cuckoo holding back. The Storm brewing with the kick. He kicked Notel out straight to the ultimate. Beautiful by Jerax. Can Notel survive though? They're still hunting him. Is he going to be able to TP out of Jerax? What a play. Kicking Notel out of the Earth Splitter. What a
Oh my god, that was so sick.
What a play.
That's why he's one of the best. This guy, this hero.
Absolutely, that stuff like that just gives you a bit of the chills. That was very, very nice, and the chaoticness of that fight as well. Jerax just keeps cool.
Do this now. It is. Yeah, he can go on. As for the Dragon Hill, can they?
He has got a
find him?
TP, but that's what's getting out of the He's going to look for some fancy footwork. Heroes he can't deal with. The TNC do get that. Taking Nest. Up top.
Big catch there. OG, on the other hand, are trying to pressure other. No, trying to get it.
The combo with the sun called out as well. Resistance and CP's coming through. They're trying to check. He's got to be careful. Raven's there. Holds Raven. Sammy's still alive for now. Fly has got the demonic perk. Sees the opportunity to use it. Sam looks back in. Drop down. The Shadow Demon Rezo. And Fly focus. Sam, he's big. Sam will get taken down. They kill deep. Sidelines, Notel gets found, but he tosses Raven out of there. Back towards the creep wave. Cuckoo still has eyes on him, and with the AoE from the brief fire, Raven will claim the kill onto Notel. Back towards the jungle. Turn that towards 147 Fly, and the disrupt to set it up to Jerax. Now, the fight is the boulder in the set up there. Triple for Fly. Pick them apart piece by piece. We're not really back towards the lane. S4 is pointing on to Cuckoo. Relatively on the mana, and it's 2 more charges. The infused. Is there first the silence with the Duke. Cuckoo, no, the strikes inbound. He dodges the tire. He'll also be able to avoid the boulder smash. Orbs himself across the tree line, gets himself away from S4. TP in from Sam H as he's back up, ready to join the fight. S4 blinks down low. Will they be able to find him? He's hiding in trees. He's starting to cut through with that quelling blade. There's one tree between S4 and Sam H. Looks to be enough. S4 will be high. Tap hidden. The rest of the team's back in. Jumps in onto him. Takes down Sam H. Now OG, off the back of that team up, will be able to take as well. A bit split in the lane, but OG still succeeding.
What a play by the combination. Killed one by getting out like the pen. No one died then, so that was something from OG, and they got the tower on top. Perfect.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Even they lost, they asked to keep. Like they need to keep going. They keep fighting. No other way for them.
Consume that worth.
Blink on Raven.
Top tower is under attack.
It's gonna help them stopping the fights.
Got to be big for that blink. We've seen it before. There was a game it was actually Cuckoo playing the Dragon Knight, but they got the blink early on, and they were really good at playing around with it, just getting constant pick off disabling here in the team fights. They've got to give it back sort of performance again, as I said. I know it's Raven, but we've seen Raven do some fantastic things on our hero, so he's definitely good in him. Because if it's against G, which you do have this lead, and momentum is pushing on the tier. Same time, TNC will look to try and go for the trade. Commit the Dragon Ball, work on the tier 2 down one.
Yep. In the meantime, Ezo halfway to his Agatha, that's going to be his structure. I mean, that's going to allow the Invoker to be much more active in the fight. Just mostly after he gets his Agatha, he can contribute to the team with the great loop. Jerax there, barely getting out with the skin of it.
And Raven nearly running there with the blink. You see, we'll back off. So tier 2 for tier 2. The question is, the team's going to be able to look towards Chan anytime soon. Like, neither of them have really the best lineup for taking, do they?
I think OG has better lineup.
I guess with the Invoker, yeah, it's slightly better, yeah.
They're gonna need a that.
Yeah.
No one seems building it. Maybe the Shadow if they have plans for the Roshan, Shadow Demon should be the one building it. Because our Spirit's gonna need his attacker.
Closing on that Jerax. 1500 towards the big side.
It seems fly once it's dead too.
We can see him get a triple kill. Got a massive influx of gold off the back of that.
Levels as well. He has the talent, the XP talent, so I think levels are very good, useful on this hero with good talents.
TNC smoking up.
Radiant's
Ready to
middle
try and make a
tower is
jump.
under attack.
That blink dagger on the K. Free kill.
My rotation.
He tried for the roll TP out of there. If he got out of that one. But no, too many heroes for Jerax to deal with. TNC get the pick off.
OG is pushing out the other, so he's making sure that his death is not in vain.
TNC can get in, moving around. See if they can catch out more. Cuckoo on the low ground. Flyers up there. Creeps will spot out Cuckoo. OG will be aware of what's coming in. Elder Titan Tims finishes off the drums. They'll of course start building into that Rod of Atos. Definitely the standard for any sort of Elder Titan builders. It's been every time we've seen him now.
Looking at the vision, TNC does have really good vision around the OG jungle.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What they got these 3 wards out. One is about to time out, but still, yeah, the other 2 giving huge amount of information.
They have to try to abuse this. Try to fight here with the Doom. Doom is up. Yeah, they have to do something. They have to fight. They have to try and kill them. Like going for a slow-paced game is not ideal for TNC's lineup.
No, and we can see that in the numbers. I mean, at the moment, yeah, having these 3 cores on OG, all sitting around the 9k net worth mark. They're all absolutely massive. That's very scary for some of these cores. Some of these cores that are falling behind, like Sam's Doom, looking a little poorer off in comparison to the 3 of OG. And OG do in fact move into Roshan. In they go, and I don't know if TNC is necessarily going to expect this. As I say, it's not really the most obvious Roche hero lineup that OG have. Like, you always do have to expect the potential for it to be there. It is early, but TNC. We'll know it now as they send in the Spirit, and actually with the Stomp, it's close to being enough to maybe disrupt it, but Rezo commits the Sunstrike, make sure that they get the final touch, no matter what, as they get the kill, get the Aegis. OG have got it in the bag there.
Is under attack.
Yep, they have pretty good vision around the Roche area though, so they are quite confident in taking the Roche there. They don't really feel like threatened at all with all that vision around. Focus gonna have his Aegis. Burst of Travel gonna be up soon. Same plan for TNC, the plan does not change. They have to keep looking for fights.
You can see him down bottom, waiting for someone to come out and farm this way, but it's not going to be the case as it seems. Mid late S4 does pop the Primal Split. He was trying to get a bit of a catch onto Cuckoo, but it wasn't going to happen. So that's Primal Split down.
Okay, that was cringe. Okay. Was it even close to catching him?
I
think so.
don't know. Cuckoo just, I saw on the map, Cuckoo just seemingly blinked away as soon as he went for the Primal Split. And talking about Cuckoo dodging things, also dodges the combo there from Tiny. With this, OG are pushed back towards the middle lane. Still have Sam H. He waited a long time down here for some action. He never did get it. He's going to go back, join the rest of the team. They smoke up, but look what's there. This has all been done under the vision of OG, so OG know that this movement's coming.
The Doom's gonna need like a blink, huh?
Yeah. He's nearly got the money. He has nearly got the money. But you're absolutely right. They need to have some way of getting a jump on the Brew or such. With that Doom.
And the Invoker is a good tool. Those are the key heroes that you want to take out. But like you said, OG has eyes on that smoke, so everyone is just gonna be sitting on the high ground. No chance for TNC to get any pickoffs. Like, the longer the game goes, harder it's going to get. Not going to make things easy for TNC. They are going to go for the smoke down with the Aegis on Rezo.
Looking fine. Jack's leading the charge. How ready are TNC for this? TNC are on the high ground at the moment.
I mean, it's gonna be something's gonna be up, right? They see the mid lane. The creep is hitting the
And look at that instant jump, stun onto the puck. Jerax finds the catch. He's not done yet. He's seeing if he can chase down for more. But TNC get themselves back up to the base. But that's a pick-off indeed.
high ground. This is high ground. Left the alacrity on the tiny into the tree grab.
Oh yeah, and of course we didn't talk about it, but the good old wing special, the Invoker Brew Split combo.
Panda.
Yeah. The Panda with the Brew Split and Alacrity. I mean, as you say, you've got two beautiful targets to Alacrity in these pushes.
Dire's top tower is under
Okay, that bridge. If the Rex is
So the least OG will try and force out Blip.
Dire's structures.
We'll do so. That's the clip. Most splitters come out at the same time.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Alacrity on that bear, smashing down tower. You know, they do the demolish. It just absolutely destroys buildings. What a combo. Very, very strong and very, very hard to deal with if you don't have any sort of ways of killing that bruling through the magic immunity it has. Now back off after the towers, take the shrines, and OG continuing to maintain this lead and created it even more as it heads towards a 10k net worth for OG in this game too at the grand finals.
Yeah, very well disciplined. Everything is very structured. The way they are moving, everyone's been playing well. Notia's moving well. Like we've been highlighting a lot of the Earth Spirit players, but Notia has been the man. Like him and the Panda, I think they're moving really well, making all this space for this over the farm, the carrying Sunstrike kills.
Oh, which is it, because we have seen a lot of games where, you know, No-Tail, he has a lot of games where he has a tough time to start with, and he's creating the space, but sort of at the cost of his life, you know. It's a lot of dying, but it's all strategical dying. This time around, it's just strategical killing, as you say. He's been playing very well in this grand finals.
Yeah, definitely some games I would say that he's trying to do too much.
Yeah.
Still like finding the right balance between doing just enough and maintaining your position as a carry, you know? Because you don't want to like just try to play for your team too much and forgetting that you're also carry hero as a tiny.
BKB still being worked towards by Raven, really needing to get that done before they can try and take a fight with the sort of combos that Rezo is going to be able to throw out. He, of course, himself going for the Lincoln Sphere as his next item. That is the Aegis timing out. But OG, as for group top down bottom, ready to push. But TNC, they are there. We'll see if they do want to try and fight and defend this tier 1 if OG come in. It's not going to be easy. Kuku's there up top, probably just going to look to cut the creep wave. Make sure that the push round onto the exposed racks is going to be that little bit harder. And down bottom, ready. OG being very careful about how they go about this. Resolution will look to join them as he TPs down towards the bottom with his boat to travel.
I mean, right now for TNC to win the fight, I think the Rubik has to do nothing. He has to steal like the split, like something big.
Radiant
If he doesn't get something big, I feel like it's going to be very difficult for TNC to be able to win the fight. Like somehow he has to come up big. But
See what he can do. He's ready in position there. He's hiding, ready to grab what he can get. OG, they push the lane in on bottom, but they don't fully commit for the push. I guess realizing, you know, none of the other lanes are being attended to by TNC. They know that almost certainly TNC are set up waiting for action down there. They do have the one lane ward that catches a bit of them sort of flickering in and out of the tower range.
TNC is a team that wants to, you know, be in a hurry.
Yes.
OG does not have to be in a hurry. The double markers with this even tiny. Good Shadow Demon is strong late here.
Oh, absolutely. The sort of the talents at the later stages are crazy on Shadow Demon. We've seen that come into play already a couple of times this land in some of the later games.
Would you ever want to get the Disrupt vanish? 5 seconds.
I-
It could be counter intuitive.
I mean, sure, I tell you what. Where I don't know if you would have seen it, but we did see a game where it was very useful. Where it was actually it was an OG game where Fly got it, and what they were doing is they were pushing with a Death Prophet, and of course with that extended banish, that is like so much time that you can't kill the Death Prophet whilst the ghosts kill the buildings. So it's pretty smart.
That is actually a very good sitter.
Yeah, I think that's one of the best reasons for having it sort of used on allies offensively. Having the extended duration in exorcism it's like, what do you do? It's pretty crazy.
You wait for the vanish.
I guess so, and then you go, all right, we lost our rack. Which is pretty much when they did, of course, with that game with it.
I'm gonna try it sometime.
Yeah, there you go. I'm giving you strats with it. Charax is going to spot it out. Ooh, very quick with blink and roll away as soon as he catches eyes on TNC. TNC won't be able to grab onto G. Pushing in, they have the telekinesis, and S4 jumping in, ready to try and play and hold them back. They've got the vanish on the Rubik, trying to hold him. The jump in from Sam H, he does get the Doom onto Fly. Fly being pushed back. Tims is turned towards by S4. He's trying to find Tims. OG, they've already found the Rubik. Back towards the river. Sam H continues to chase down the Shadow Demon. They'll get the 1-for-1. Maybe TNC can get more. They've got the stun from Raven onto Jerax. The Bruce Split will throw up the Dragon Knight into the sky, but Cuckoo turns up with the 2-man Dragon Coil. The silence as well. Raven claims the second. 2 down, and maybe even more. The Echo Stop from Tims sets up onto both of them. Resolution setting up to turn the fight around, though. Tries to go for the Sunstrike, but the Yules. Cuckoo, he's able to dodge the damage. Jump forward with the Orb. Takes down the Brew. They've found 4. TNC, they may even find 5. They're looking for this Invoker. They're going to find the Echo Stomp. Do they have the detection? That is the question. I don't think they do, and they don't. So they won't get the Invoker, but nonetheless, TNC able to take down 4 heroes of OG.
Yep, very good fight for them. Like good initiation, getting the Doom right away on. No disrupt stage, no purge, no poison. 1 hero out of the fight. And Jerax as well on the Earth Spirit, he got control. He was trying to save his teammate. Ended up him dying as a result and being able to use his Magnet.
That mispositioning costs them heavily.
They're gonna need 2 more of those.
Sure, the lead is still substantial. Indeed, for OG, as we can see, it's turning around. So they need a couple more of those fights, but they've proven that they can find them, TNC.
Yep, next Doom. Wait for your next Doom. KB is off. So just wait for the Doom and then maybe try to make a smart move or try to read where OG is going, try to get a pick off if you don't have a smoke. Just need to keep trying to fight. Yeah, do what they've been doing so far.
And we've seen with Kuka as well, in the past, how much this guy can do on the puck, and he's already got the tools now to pull off the big plays. He's level 20, has boosted all the speed down, got the Lincoln Sphere and the Dual Scepter. If Cuckoo plays it right, it's going to be very hard for OG to take the puck out of the fights unless they put a lot of attention towards it. When in reality, OG don't really want to be having to focus the puck that much. But they might have to, because Coop's going to do a lot of damage and be very disruptive in these team fights.
Earth Spirit should be his main nemesis in the fight.
Okay.
The silence and the stun. I mean, you kind of the way you want to kill him is you silence him, like you don't stun him. You wait for him to use the use first. Then you time the stun. Because if you time it perfectly, he uses his use because of the silence, then the stun is always going to land before he face shift. That's how you want to kill him as an Earth Spirit. And then the tiny can follow up.
BKB coming out for Sam H. So he's now going to have a better chance of getting in and finding that Doom target.
Yeah, and this time he has the Devour bonus. The last time I saw him on the Doom, he had the evasion.
Okay.
So he was not scaling very well that game. So if this game goes long, reach.
Up top, found
The
There's,
there.
yep, the exact combo you said. Silence, wait for the Yules, follow up with the Boulder Smash. I mean, sure, there's a lot of other aspects thrown into that one, but fundamentally, as you say, Jerax showing that you can certainly play around as I.
Or you get what? Fire?
Another fire. I don't know. Maybe this. I think you could do another fire. We'll try and like it's forward though. So you could go for like Nullifier Brute or go lane. Elder Titan is looked out, no tail fox for the quick hit, doing some of the combo.
That's for Nullifier. Well, you have high hopes on the Panda again.
I mean, he's already very. He can keep going there. Sure, he's falling behind him in comparison to the other cores. As I say, I'm still very so hard at work. We'll grab the keys. Yeah, someone's going to need to take that. I'll take it as well. He's not the tiny.
Yep, definitely playing really well. Park, like you said, keep it up in terms of in a very difficult game like this. Bot lane, they're jumping in.
Raven instantly with the blue, and they have got him. They can't out Jarex, take him down.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Wait, there's nothing to steal from Earth Spirit.
Is under attack.
He's got the pull. Maybe if he sees a rock set up for Jarex, but he can just grab it out of position. That's it up. Bottom lane, oh.
He's wrong, yeah?
Raven, he pulled it out. That was a very well aware BKB and TP. Of course, Ruben's not going to be as fortunate, but Raven immediately, as soon as they see the action coming in, I mean, yeah, OG knows there's a wolf here. No way they go for that BKB out without him having that. But Raven, let's get out of that play.
Yep, talking about Vods, it's about time OG gets a gem to pick up map. The other team in control of this game, so there's no issue of them chasing a gem. This is how you further extend your lead, solidify your map vision, because TNC is relying on all this aggressive play too.
Winter. I'll let you take that point, but look who did the Nullifier. You're right, said needed it, and look who's bought it.
Not this guy, I didn't expect this guy to get it.
Yeah, Rezzo, obviously to put it far towards it on the side. Here's the combo, and wait for the Yules, follow with the smash. Jarex has got it, gets the control. But yeah, Nullifier Invoker. That's an interesting one.
That's the first one me though, I've not seen it.
I've not seen it on Invoker. I guess what they felt was he was going to be the hero that's going to be able to arm it the fastest. I guess OG happy playing at a fast pace. Bottom lane, Sunstrike comes in onto Tips. There's enough damage. Now the response is there from Raven. Jumps in onto Firefly. Signal the cape. Trying to get himself out of there. They don't have detection. They're trying for the scorch down. He's out. The is actually towards it because the push is coming in from OG. They do manage to get the one to Jarex. Samage plus the BKB continues to chase. Back towards the mid. Telekinesis from the 437. Protest for the high ground. He still has the primal split. Both and Notel looking towards Raven. Raven has the BKB ready to pop if he needs to. And he is going to need to because the primal split is going straight on him. Raven pops the BKB. The split focusing the racks as S4 goes for the objective. Will take the barracks. In comes the combo from Revolution. Drops the tornado. Deafening. And Sunstrike, bam, deletes the Rubik, and with those 2 kills, OG know they've got the space to move on for more. They go straight up to the top, look for the same racks, to be able to clean up 2 full sets of racks. Potentially they'll leave, it looks like they will, no, they're going back towards the range racks. They do want to clean those 2 up entirely. There's no buybacks on these 2 heroes for TNC, as the time, space is OG to get those objectives. What can the 3 cores of TNC do? He's got the slow on Notel, but he still has ages, he still has a cheese. He pops the cheese, he's back up to full. And now the game looks to be very, very different for TNC. It was already looking hard, but now with a 22k lead on OG and 2 racks up, I don't see how TNC can come back from this one into this to becoming impossible. Now, especially with the heart complete on Notel.
They're gonna need some help. OG count on the mid-tech. Definitely still possible. OG team picks up. Overextends. Takes a fight with now. This is the last game. They're gonna try.
Here we go. Going in, out from Launch. Coming off the mark. Silence does connect onto the park, but he's able to get himself back and away. OG just focusing the towers. Looking for that combo. 1437 takes a Sunstrike to the head. Won't be quite enough damage. Cuckoo jumps in and jumps back out. Notel turns attention back towards the tier 3. Now looking for those racks. Can they stop this tiny? Come forth from Jarex. Raven's there with a response. Comes in immediately with a stun. With the defensive disruptions there from Fly. Buying the space for him. Still the Echo Stomp comes through. BKB's popped by Raven and Samage. They'll take down the Earth Spirit. They'll turn towards Notel. Out comes the Earth Splitter. Trying to push them apart, but the primal split focusing down Tims. Takes him out. That's going to be a 1-for-1. Buyback comes out from the Elder Titan. They know that they have to hold on to these racks. Outside of the base, Fly is chased down. They've turned their attention towards Resolution, but look at the damage this man's doing with the alacrity, just punching through Sam H. Rezo, Tornado's up too, drops the Ice Wall. Cuckoo has the Dream Call. He's got the phase shift. Rezo turning from the Ghost Walk. He's looking to find the kill, but he can't quite get it. He's been silenced up. S4 also finds the double. The buybacks there from Doom. OG, they're moving in towards Raven. He's low on mana. No Tail's got the Avalanche. He's looking for the control. Down towards the side. S4 having a man fight up against Sam H. They're pushing Raven all the way back to base. Cold Snap's there from Rezo. Nullifier as well, slowing him down. Holding Raven outside of the base. The Nullifier does it. Takes him out. They're leaving the game. GG, well played, has been called. And OG.
Well done. What a performance. Knowing how to pick heroes for like the balance between no tier and